Hey, I'm Mrs. Mulder, and this is Venus. She is a toy Australian Shepherd, so she is not a puppy. She will never get bigger. We are going to talk about copyright, and it will be so much more fun with Venus here with us. So, what is copyright? Why do you need to know about it? Can you copyright something that you created? And how can you find things that are not copyrighted so you can use them in your music videos or in your writing? Those are the things we're going to talk about. Here we go. What is copyright? When you see the C with a circle around it, there's usually a date and a person's name or company name behind it. This is telling everyone that they are seeing an original work by a person or people, and it is protected. It is like the art or photograph or book or music or writing is that person's or that company's property. If it is their property and it is protected, then we must be respectful and ask before we use it. Also, we cannot say we created it. That is stealing. Think about it like this. At school, you write your name on your paper. You are saying that work on the paper is yours. What if you forget to write your name and you worked really hard? Then your teacher asks who wrote this, and Bobby says it was him. But you know Bobby did not study and he doesn't know the answers. How could you prove it? I am sure there are ways, but the best way is to write your name on your paper, right? It's the same for copyright. Signing your name to your art or writing your name on your paper discourages others from taking it. With copyright, people use the symbol of the C with the circle around it, the date, and the name or names of the owners. Maybe it's inside of a book or a magazine or on the back of art, somewhere that's easy to find to show that work is owned by someone. It also shows that that work is creative and new. No one else has made anything like it before. So why do we need to know about copyright? It's so we don't steal other people's hard work. We also need to know because if we write or draw something or create something that is amazing and new, we may want to copyright it. Copyright laws exist to encourage people to be creative in the arts and to search for new knowledge in the sciences. Arts does not mean just art like drawing or painting. It also means music, photography, theater like acting, fashion, poetry, novels, and other creative works. In the sciences means studying our physical and natural world. So copyright laws protect people's physical work, a play someone wrote, a picture book someone created, a photograph someone took, a new scientific discovery that someone wrote about in a science magazine. This is Katza. We have all kinds of puppies at the Mulder house. So the key is that those people didn't just have an idea. They made the idea tangible. Like someone can touch it, whether on paper or canvas. It's not just in their head. Copyright does not protect ideas in your head, Katza. By allowing authors, artists, scientists, fashion designers, photographers, and others to own their works, it motivates those who create, find, or expose new ideas, information, literature, or art to share them. Why? Because whoever owns the copyright can make money with the work. Copyright notice is not required, just like you don't have to put your name on your paper. But if you do put your name on your paper, and if you use the copyright symbol with a date and your name, then people probably will not take it and say it is theirs. Yeah, right, Katza. They're similar, aren't they? Say bye-bye, Katza. Have you ever noticed that a lot of copyrighted materials have warnings? If you have paid attention at the beginning of a movie, you saw the FBI warning, like this one. So copyright is a serious deal. If you take someone's work and use it without permission or say it is yours, they could take you to court and it could cost you or your parents a lot of money, like $100,000 even. How can people get so much money for their copyrighted work? First, they register it. The form looks like this online. They fill out some paperwork called an application. Then they pay a fee, and last, they send copies to the Copyright Office. Registration happens as soon as the application is received. And guess what? The office can say no. That's right. The Copyright Office can decide your paperwork was not done right or your work is not new and original. Then you can appeal, which is a whole different story. In a nutshell, copyrighted works should not be used without permission, like music and images. We can search for these on Google using the Image Tools button. Then we search for Creative Commons license under usage rights. These images are in the public domain, so anyone can use them. If you're wondering if you're allowed to read books or watch movies, the answer is yes. However, someone must have paid for that book or movie, so the right people were paid for you to see them. Know this: copyright law is really complicated. As a teacher, I do not totally understand it, but I've got your back and will answer any questions you have. When you're not sure, ask a question and we will do our best to find the answer. Also, when you are writing, use your own words. Do not copy sentences from a book or a magazine or anywhere else. Read, think about what you read, and then write. Better yet, read from more than one source. Read a book, read a magazine, read an internet article about it. Then think about all you read and write. Your teachers will hopefully guide you on the right path so that you do not copy someone else's words. Let's get started. Go back to the thing link to see what is next.